Hey guys, what's up? I was on my way getting a coffee and I was thinking, where did my foundation actually start? Where did I get the tools that I needed to help me in my recovery so I could have a better chance of having a life? And only one thing came to mind, and it's the Village of Hope. The Village of Hope is an awesome spot for people that are in drugs and alcohol recovery. That's cutting her dry. That's what that place is for. If you want help, they offer all kinds of stuff there for you for help. I'm not going to get into details about that because, I'm more doing this channel on what I went through there, I guess. More detail. I shared a little bit here and there, through the channel on what I've been through in the village, but I'm more kind of getting into the nitty-gritty, kind of hanging my dirty laundry out to dry. So that's what I want to share today. And yeah, so you guys strap yourselves in, grab yourself some popcorn, and here we go. All right. Well, Village of Hope. Man, I get so many memories there at the Village of Hope. Um, well, I did the 10 months there. That's the program. 10 months. I did that. I graduated and I went into the SLT program. I lasted in the SLT program for 3 months, 4 months, and I got busted for smoking. Caught for smoking. I denied it. People thought I did it, denied it, and of course, the guilt just staying with me, whatever, and God did his thing, and boom, I got caught. So anyways, when that happened, I wanted to leave, whatever, etc., and back in the program again, I went for another 4 months. I did that 4 months. Man, she was some tough. Woo! I did it, and I got back out, and I went back into SLT again. So I did that for, I a little bit learned from the smoking, but not really. There was something still there I wasn't dealing with. So anyways, I went through that SLT again for the second time. I did all right. I lasted about probably 6-7 months, that go. And I was in charge of the med room. I had more responsibilities this second time around for the SLT. And I don't know, I had a weak moment and I was in the med room and I got into the meds. I had some Ritalin and I got into that. And man, yeah, I got into that and I did that for a couple days. Jeez. Yeah. A lot of shame there, because I was supposed to be a leader. I just did a thing on leadership. That's not leading. Definitely, Doing drugs and telling the men that drugs are bad, that's a hypocrite, man. Anyways. So I had to tell someone what I was doing. Yeah, I couldn't live with that anymore. So I went to Andrew and I told him I got into the Ritalin and da-da-da-da-da. And his reaction, I was surprised. I figured he was going to get mad, but he was calm, cool, and collective. He understood. He told me what I needed to hear, and I respected that. But that still didn't make the choice easier, and staying in the program for another 4 months, because now I'm kicked back out again of the SLT program and going through the actual program again. So that was hard for me, because that's 3 times now that I've gone through the program, and that was a hard one to grasp, you know. So anyways, I got over that. I stayed again. I went into the program for, it wasn't very long this time, 3 months or something. But this time, when I got out of the program, I stayed in like a transition mode. A transition mode is not an SLT. You don't get as much responsibilities, basically, is what it is. It's you don't teach. There's not so much you have to do. It's almost, transition is like you're basically leaving. You have to get yourself a good, you have to get grounded in, transition. That's what transition is for. And I stayed in that for quite a while. Well, until I left the Village of Hope is what I did for my transition. So that's what I went through in that place. But I want to also touch on what they do there. Maybe any other things that come to mind to me that I can mention. They cut their own wood there. They have a wood miser there. They got a tractor there. They plow. They do their own maple syrup. I remember every season I was out, tapping trees or whatever. It was awesome. It wasn't awesome at the moment. It sucked, because I was most likely struggling on something. But now that I look at it, man, it's like, man, I want to go back. But now life is so busy, it's like I don't got the time to go back, man. I miss that place. It's like a second home to me, the Village of Hope. That place gave me my life back, man. It really did. And I don't know, guys, what else to share, I know it's rough there. I've done it. I've done it there, The insights, the sociograms, the homework, the sports, but I look at that stuff now and it's like, man, I want to go back to it. It's like, darn, life overcomes you, and you get so busy. It's hard to get out there. Yeah, it's good. Village of Hope. I want to shoot out a little bit of encouragement to the guys at the Village of Hope sitting in the front row, hopefully watching this video. Yeah. To never doubt yourself, guys. I know what it's like there. And it's tough. But it's growing you character for the upcoming events in your life. It's the best way I can explain it, because life gets hard, and it would be nice to have some tools to deal with it. Especially if you got a drug addiction underneath you, It's hard to deal with that and deal with life stuff. I found that hard. But never doubt yourself. You can be anything you want to be in this world. It's up to you. It's your choice. It's going to take some work, but it's your choice. Do this program for yourself, not for anybody else. If you're doing it for someone else, it ain't going to work. You're going to go out them doors and you're going to come back. It ain't going to work. You do it for you. Keep God in all of it. That's number one. I should have mentioned that before I even started. God is number one. He holds all your mess together. Sorry, God. Yes. Man. God, number one. But, guys, there's so much to recovery. It's just not the positiveness of it. It's you get as much as you can out of this program. It's worth it, man. It definitely is worth it. You know, I've seen a lot of people walk out of that place saying that they're ready, and 3-4 months later they're coming back. It's because they're not dealing with what's in there. You have to deal what's inside you. It's just not getting over the drug part of it. You have to deal what's inside you. Why you keep wanting to do drugs. There's a reason why you want to do drugs. It's common sense, you know. Normal person doesn't want to do drugs, and, you know, there's something there, and you have to fix it. And that's up to you and God. That's, you know, journal about it, whatever you got to do, but that's up to you and God. That's not between anybody else. Don't ask advice from anybody else. That's between you and God, man. He'll settle it. Talk to him. He's a buddy. He's a friend. Anybody in that program that has trouble coming to God, you know, I don't know if you watched my last video. Probably not, because you're still in the program and you shouldn't have a phone. I'm watching you. Yeah, so what I said is, think of God as a friend. Simple, a friend. And I find it's a lot easier that way to think of him. Guys, I could go on forever about the Village of Hope and how awesome it is. Oh yeah, something else I wanted to mention. You can support men at Village of Hope, which I think is friggin' awesome, 100%, because you're giving a guy a chance at a better life. So anybody watching this, you guys should definitely get out there at Fredericton Upper Tracy, and you guys should maybe even sponsor a man and give him hope to, you know, have a better life. Sponsor, yeah, that's a big one too, man. And they do their own maple syrup there too. I have a couple bottles stashed under my bed there. It's in case, you know, I wanna taste the Village of Hope again. You know, going through the withdrawals, I have a little slug in the morning. But yeah, the Village of Hope, I could do a whole 2 hours on the Village of Hope. They do so much there. And I didn't even touch on half the stuff I went on and through there. I just wanted to touch on what I went through, the SLT, how many times, you know, I failed in that place, and I still pursued it. I still went through it. I soaked it up. I sucked it up. I did it, and here I sit here, man, and I'm telling you right now, you guys in the front row, all of y'all in the audience, that it is possible. Definitely. 100%. Yeah. If you keep God in it. You gotta keep God in it, man. Cool. Alright, guys. I'm out. Yeah, until my next post. I hope you guys like the video, and I hope someone gets inspired about it. Inspired. Be pumped about life, man. Be pumped. You can do anything you want to do. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling, man, not to be tied down to something. You control your life, you know? Drugs and alcohol control you. Take control of your life for once. For once, control your life. Do something for you. Awesome. I'm getting all excited. I gotta go. All right. Peace out, guys.